girl, Wizard of Oz. I'm so grateful to be here today. So grateful to be able to make this video. May it come across those who need to hear this message. I pray that it resonates. I pray that you're able to eat the peanut, throw away the shell. Basically meaning, keep what resonates and leave what doesn't resonate for the next. All right. All right, how do I want to start this? I'm still getting in the groove of how I want my YouTube vibe to be. So I just be here, y'all. I just be trying to be obedient. I was definitely supposed to make a video before July started for July, but here we are, July 6th, and I'm just now doing this video. But needless to say, we're here, okay? Before we get started, I do want us to take 3 deep breaths together. Get us present. Allow us to be mindful and at peace and ready to receive clarity. All right? So deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. One last time. Deep breath in and out. Whew, all right, I definitely needed that. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tingling just a little bit and ready to get this message out to y'all. What? All right, so before we even get into the chords, okay, the affirmation for us today is, I embody myself and accept myself in all forms of myself. All right, I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Okay, you're ready? I embody myself and accept myself in all forms of myself. And that's on what? Period. All right. So some messages as I was getting into the messages for the collective here on the UTV. Firstly, I'm seeing that a lot of us need to learn about protective symbols. So I know sigils, I believe what they're called, but I don't really know. So yeah, most definitely something to look into, get into those protective symbols, wearing things that make you feel safe, talking into objects that, jewelry, things that you wear, and speaking life and protection into them. All right. Okay, and then the next message is, the more you drink water, the easier you can receive downloads. So if you feel like you're having a hard time remembering your dreams, or if you feel a little dazy or hazy after receiving a message, or you feel a message is trying to come through, drink some water so you can feel a bit more confident in the download process. Okay, and then the last thing, it says equation. Don't necessarily know what that means. Some of you guys may be math teachers, math whizzes, good at math. You may be starting to see how everything has an equation. You may be that good with numbers without even realizing it, or you may attach numbers to certain situations in order for you to get the solution. I don't know, that was really random, but yes, feeling like a lot of you guys are good with numbers. All right, so now we're going to get into the cards. The cards. I'm reading from the Villains Tarot deck. There's a Disney tarot deck, the Disney Villains Tarot deck, and I really love it. I don't really get to use it, but today I felt like this is what we were using. If you guys can hear the music in the bag, they're getting it though. But yes, this deck is really beautiful. I feel like it took me a minute to like get a really good connection with it. But I'm feeling like a lot of you guys are having to play the devil's advocate, which is out of character. A lot of people may view you as the goody two shoes, or the really nice person, or the person incapable of going dark. And it's like, little do you know, little do you know, I don't say everything that I think or feel. I'm really good at showing opposite, right? All right, so we've got the Page of Swords, the Four of Coins, the Knight of Wands. I'm feeling like there's some sort of... All right, so you've got something coming to you in threes, okay? I feel like, well, that's my shit. I will wait for you. Okay. Yeah, so something is coming to you in threes, okay? You're going to have, I feel like waves of things, like a roller coaster. You have something coming through for your heart chakra, something that's gonna make you very happy, very fulfilled. All right, just give me a second, y'all. I'm getting my bearings together. Trying to understand this. Okay, so I'm feeling like right now you're downloading, you're connecting. There's some sort of in between. You have the ability to kind of be present in between two worlds. And you're coming into yourself. You're learning who you are within both, if that makes sense. I'm kind of feeling like you're into some sort of traque, like you're doing something that typically, I'm not going to tell you, not to do it. Do what you got to do. Just be safe out there. Be mindful, watch your back, be careful who you're talking to, be careful of the connects that you're making, be careful of who your name is associated with. Okay, but I'm feeling like whatever this is, you're able to use your spiritual abilities, or these quote unquote unnatural abilities, in order to help you attain what is natural. Okay, but it may be seen like somewhat in an evil light, because it may be against the law or something like that, or against the rules is what I'm hearing. So it's definitely something that you're probably having to keep a secret. You're having to keep on the down low. It isn't something that you're sharing with everybody, but it is going to bring you fortune. I'm just hearing be careful, be mindful. Also, I'm hearing be careful of the objects that you're touching. If something seems like ancient and that you should respect it, excuse me, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it, friend, all right? There's definitely something, I don't want to call it weird, magical, something sort of like Sense 8-ish about your life. You legit have some sort of fairy godmother or just a guardian, but I feel like everything about your life is unorthodox, is not the typical societal standard of what's good and bad. So you may have those crazy people who are legit crazy, but everybody loves them. Like they're not bad. We just all know, they're crazy. You feel me? You have people like that in your corner. They're not bad people. They're there for the results. and they do what they need to do for the results. So when it comes down to the things that you're doing now, as far as, however you're making your money, however you're making ends meet, however you're building your wealth, I feel the energy of, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Just be safe and smart about it. Use your abilities. You have these abilities. Okay. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like y'all are dark a little. Down, everything down to your comedy, maybe the way you dress, the way you articulate things. I definitely feel like you are being watched. So be mindful, remember how how you want to be treated, that's how you treat other people. I'm not saying go out here and, fuck people over. Do what you got to do, be safe, be mindful. But also, keep in mind that you are being watched by higher forces. They are watching you. There's a greater plan, is what I'm hearing. Like, the plan is so much greater. Where you think it stops, it's kind of like where it just begins. So you think that I'm done with this, and it's like, nah, bro, not really. All right, so just be mindful of where you're stepping, what ground you're stepping on. Again, who you're connecting with, because I'm feeling like a lot of the things that you're wanting to get connected with have a lot of loopholes. Like, I'm feeling a sense of confusion, um, and intertwining. Okay, so be mindful. Like, so say you got 2-3 jobs, and it's starting to become overwhelming, and you start intertwining the things that you're learning in between all those jobs all together, and it's confusing you. All right, so just be mindful of everything that you're dibbling and dabbling in, because I'm feeling that for some of that you can't afford that. You can't afford to make that mistake. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be you gotta be pristine. You gotta be, presentable isn't the word, but it's always on your shit, because again, you're being watched. You're being watched heavy. No matter where you go, I'm really seeing like either people want to handpick you from where you are and take you to better places, or people are looking at you like, how can we get this bitch? How can we get this person? How can we get them off their game? All right, so just be mindful of that. I'm also seeing a very emotional female here who's like really petty, really angry about the little things. Friend, if this is you, I need you to take a breather. I need you to chill. I need you to really look into your emotional well, okay? And be mindful of the poison that you're allowing in there and that you're putting in there yourself. What poison are you drinking? Okay, I most definitely feel like some of you guys have some built up anger bubbling over, and it's causing, you're not understanding the atmosphere that it's creating for you, with you, because of you. Do you get what I'm saying? But I definitely feel like something's bubbling. Something's about to bubble over. either either somebody's angry at you and they plotting, or you're bitter and you're creating a toxic atmosphere. For very few of you, I'm hearing like, this is why your children don't listen to you. This is why you always find yourself seeking respect, and you feel like the only way you can get it across is when you're a complete asshole, when you're a complete bitch about everything, when you're yelling, when you're screaming, when you're crazy, when you almost feel like you're out of character. But understand that the people around you feel, you may feel like, but y'all caused me to become out of character, and they're like, that's the only character we know. That's not out of character for them. Okay, so most definitely look at what's going on the inside. Really take a moment to genuinely reflect and be honest with yourself about what's going on, and the steps that you need to take to heal. Okay, And even if you feel like, well, I am healing, I am going on that journey, I am da 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 da. What the fuck else you want me to do? What else am I supposed to do? What's the what's the answers? I can hear it, I can feel it, and I feel you, baby. I really do. But just because you're healing doesn't mean that it doesn't come along with the toxic shit. Sometimes the toxic shit comes up. It really does. And it's a part of the journey. It's a part of the process. I'm really feeling like for a lot of us, our emotions, I don't know why, it's just been like our emotions. It's been like these past few readings, that's what it's really been hitting on. How we feel matters. Genuinely being honest. Yeah, faking it till you make it is cute and all, but be honest with yourself. What are we faking? Why are we faking? What do we really feel? Why do we feel this way? What happened? Are we angry at anybody? Is there a who? Do they have a why? It's really going down this roller coaster of questions. And I feel like some of you have gotten to the point where these questions have made you feel unsure of yourself, unsure of who you are, like really questioning what the fuck, what's going on in real life. Why is this happening? Like genuinely wanting an understanding. Like, okay, all right. So if this happened, so then all right. All right, so this happened because that happened. But if that didn't happen and this wouldn't have happened, it just really takes you into this whole, again, loophole of never-ending questions. So please understand that on this journey, yes, you may receive answers to one question, but the answer is going to lead like to 5 other questions, right? And then you get the answers to those five questions, and then you have 15 more questions, so that's how you know you doing the right thing. You're on the right journey. You're not going to have all the answers. It's never going to happen, friend. There's so much knowledge out there, so many different possibilities, so many different alternatives. It's never ending. It's infinite. It is infinite. Okay, so for the month of July, the message is to get your emotions in order. Okay, be mindful of the people that you're hanging around with, the people that you're spending most of your time with, because you will be what's the guilty by association. Okay, be mindful of the atmosphere that you are creating and the atmosphere that you decide to walk into. Okay, this July, you're most definitely being watched, so be attentive in the way that you carry yourself, in the way that you speak. Remember to remain yourself. Don't overthink this. Yeah, they watching you do the same shit. You that nigga, you that bitch, okay? You're that person. All right, use your magical abilities for this big move that you're wanting to make. All right, use your intuition. Let your intuition guide you down to the little shit as to making the left and the right. Use your intuition and be careful, all right? So in whatever big decision you're making or risky decision you're making, I'm hearing to not even look at it as good and bad. What is the outcome? What is the goal? What is the objective? What do you want to see? All right. Whew. All right, friends. So for July, I pulled out some cards from the Keepers of Light Oracle deck. All right, and we're just seeing, which Keepers of Light are surrounding you this month. All right, and the first one that came out is Mother Mary. She represents love and peace. And it says, let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. It's self-explanatory, hunty. All right, the second one that fell out is the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. I'm going to say that again. Remember that only love is real. Damn. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Ooh, okay, I felt that one. All right, two more. Bridget, she represents inner strength, okay? Says move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Okay? And the last one is Paul the I want to say Venetian. Paul the Venetian. Venetian? I don't know. Yeah, Google that one for sure. Okay, yeah. And he represents experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Okay? All right, beautiful people. That was your message for July, your collective message. If you would like to book a personal reading, all that information is definitely going to be in the bio. Alright, after I get off of here, I'm probably going to work on an intro because I definitely need an intro, okay? And I need to get this set up together, like, for sure. But anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope that this message resonated. I feel like a lot of it, I don't know. At least that's how I feel. Maybe I need to go back and look at it. But I be feeling like it'd be so random and so all over the place. So y'all just let me know down in the comments below how y'all feel. You feel me? I love y'all. Love, light, tea, and bullshit to you. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's month. Peace.